I would say, more to the liking of us church folk. And if you haven't figured out what song it is yet, I do think you will remember it when you hear it. Maestro in E flat, please. Oh, I could have done that for myself. I forgot there was a piano this close. What's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment we live? What's it all about when you sort it out, Alfie? Are we meant to take more than we give? Or are we meant to be kind? And if only fools are kind, Alfie, then I guess it is wise to be cruel. And if life belongs only to the strong, Alfie, what will you lend to an old golden rule? As sure as I believe there's a heaven above, Alfie, I know there's something much more, something even non-believers can believe in. I believe in love, Alfie. Without true love, we just exist. Alfie, until you've found the love you've missed, you're nothing, Alfie. When you walk, let your heart lead the way, and you'll find love any day. Alfie, 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 ooh.
Thank you, Mary. That was fantastic. We're going to have Maggie come up with a Bible memory up next, and while she's heading up here, I do have a question for you. Promise this is not a joke. Why did Boaz hate lying? Because he loved truth. See, I got you. I told you it wasn't a joke. But then it was, and now you're laughing uncontrollably. So as that rolls through your head, how I just made you absolutely chuckle, here is Maggie.
Hello. Mine is scripture memory because 1 Corinthians 4:18 says that let us not fix our eyes on what is seen, but what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, and what is unseen is eternal. And along with that, it says that although we live in the world, we do not wage war as the world does. The weapons we use, on the contrary, are not the weapons of the world. They have the divine power to demolish strongholds. And with that, I'm going to share Ephesians 6:10, putting on the full armor of God. Finally, be strong in the Lord and his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world and spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore, stand firm, so when the day of evil comes, you may be able to do everything to stand. Stand firm, then, with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with your breastplate of righteousness fitted, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to this, take up the shield of faith, which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one, and take up the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. And remember to pray on all occasions. Ephesians 6:10 through 18.
Oh, they've cut my mic already tonight, and we're only halfway. Oh, Mandy Johnson. Here we go. All right, we have an absolute treat tonight with Valerie singing "Steal Me, Sweet Thief." And but before she begins, of course, I got to make sure you're ready to applause. So, Moses' wife, Zipporah, don't know if you know this, well known for her dinner parties. In fact, she was well known and titled the hostess with the Moses.
Whoops, sorry. I'm going to be singing an aria from an opera called The Old Maid and the Thief. And just to give you a little background, it's written by Menotti. It's an English opera. There is an old woman who lives with a younger maid who helps take care of her. They're both kind of spinsters. And this very attractive man shows up at their door. He claims he's a homeless beggar. But then they hear on the radio that a thief has escaped from the local county jail, and he fits the description. So they begin stealing from the church, stealing from their friends. They even rob a liquor store just to keep him happy. And so this is actually the maid. Her name is Letitia, singing a song basically about wanting a man before she gets old, which I might be able to relate with. But, and I will tell you, I sang this song over 20 years ago when we did this opera in school. So we'll see what 20 years does.
What a curse for woman is a timid man. A week has gone by, he had plenty of chances, but he made no advances. Miss Todd schemes and favors to give him some money. She robs friends and neighbors, the club and the church. He takes all the money with a smile that entrances, but still makes no advances. The old woman sighs and makes languid eyes. Oh, the doors are wide open. Oh, the doors are unlocked. He neither seems pleased nor shocked. He eats and drinks and sleeps. He
Thank you very much, Valerie. And of course, up next, Valerie, I'm afraid you might be outdone by Eva and Zoe here and their puppet show that we are there about to perform. But before they begin, of course, I want to, get you all back and focused on me and not anyone else, because I can't stand the spotlight on anyone else. What is a Christian's favorite card game? Christian's favorite? The Eucharist. All right. You're clearly loving all of these. All right, Eva and Zoe, take it away, please.
Good morning, class. Welcome, Max. Is everyone excited? Please sit in your seat, everyone. Let's get started. Hello, Miss Maggie. I'm really excited for class today. What are we doing first now? We are going to practice hammering wood. Get your wooden hammer out, please. Let's get started. I love building with wood. I have to finish my table. I love school with Miss Maggie. Let's get started building now. We're going to have a great day. It's loud in here. Ouch, ouch. What's wrong? Did you hurt yourself? I hit myself with the hammer. It hurts a lot. Do you want an ice pack? Yes, please. Will I be able to finish the table? No, your hand is hurt, so I can finish it for you. What will I do while you finish my table? You can rest. Okay. Here's the table. Now it's finished. Thank you for making it. I feel a little better. Good, class is over now. Let's clean up. I'm all cleaned up. Good, let's pack up. Goodbye. Bye, bye, Miss Maggie. The end.
Thank you both so much. We're going to next invite Allison up here to the stage. She'll be singing There Will Come a Day. And we'll get that ready to roll for her. And while she's making her way up here, I do have another, just brace yourself, it's a good one today. Why did Adam and Eve have a slide rule and practice their times tables? Because they were told to be fruitful and multiply. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, I'm not as funny as Ben, but I hope you all enjoy. This song has a long intro, so I'm going to talk a little bit. It's about the hope that we have in the Lord in the world where sometimes hope can't always be seen. It's not easy trying to understand how the world can be so cold, stealing the souls of men. Cloudy skies rain down on all your dreams. You wrestle with the fear and doubt. Sometimes it's hard, but you gotta believe there's a better place where our Father waits, and every tear He'll wipe away. The darkness will be gone, the weak shall be strong. Hold on to your faith, there will come a day. There will come a day. There will come a day. Wars are raging, lives are scattered, innocence is lost, and hopes are shattered. The old are forgotten, and the children are forsaken. In this world we're living in, is there anything sacred? But there's a better place where our Father waits, and every tear He'll wipe away. The darkness will be gone, the weak shall be strong. Hold on to your faith, there will come a day. There will come a day. Voices of earth with the angels will sing. Every knee will bow, sin will have no trace in the glory of His amazing grace. Every knee will bow, sin will have no trace in the glory of His amazing grace. There will come come a day. Ooh, there will come a day. I know there's coming a day, coming a day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Allison. That was awesome. Up next, we're going to have Jim come up for some storytelling. But before he begins, of course, I got to, keep the party rolling up here. How do pastors like their orange juice? With pulp it. Except for I think our pastor does not like his with, he prefers no pulpit at all. So, without further ado, Jim, take it away.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Bonnie, I'll never think of a football game again that way. There are two kinds of fishermen. Fishermen that love to fish and fishermen that like to fish. My brother Mike loves to fish. In fact, when he retired from the Navy, he chose to live in the foothills of the Smoky Mountains near a trout stream where he could fish every night on the way home from work. Me, if it starts raining, I'm done. He'd sit in a rainstorm for an hour. This story is about my brother. When he was serving in the Navy back in the 1960s and early 70s, he worked on a boomer, submarine. And he was away from home for almost 2 years. And he called me one day and said, "Jim, won't you come down and visit me? I'm on leave for 3 months, and we'll go fishing." Well, that kind of discouraged me to start off with, because I wasn't wanting to
Thank you, Bill. That was great. And last but certainly not least for this evening, I'd like to invite Kindred Spirits up to the front. And while they're getting up here, I've, of course, saved the best for last. So, if you know this one, no spoilers, no spoilers. How did Joseph make his coffee? He brewed it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I know. The applause is not necessary.
That's just lovely. Don't trip. I'm the pastor. I'm going to sit right here and watch you. There's serenading. What are you singing, girls?
We're going to sing a little song. It's a little gospel number, and it's about shoes. You don't have it.
Keep going.
Well, we're still going to sing about shoes. Oh, okay.
Everybody see? Is that mic set for us?
It's all about putting on the armor of God.
Whenever I feel my faith is strong, because I got my armor on. Whenever I feel my faith is weak, I start looking down at the soles of my feet. I need to put on my gospel shoes to walk around in the gospel news. And the power flows from my head to my toes when I put on my gospel shoes. I still don't feel I'm fully dressed. I will feel the faith and the truth. But there's one more thing, I gotta have my shoes. I gotta put on my gospel shoes and walk around with the gospel news. And the power flows from my head to my toes when I put on my gospel shoes. Get ready. Put on the full armor of God. Get ready. Stand firm. Be ready. I gotta put on my gospel shoes and walk around with the gospel news. And the power flows from my head to my toes when I put on my gospel shoes. When I put on my gospel shoes. When I put on my gospel shoes. Shoes.
I threw them all to them.
You got us over here.
I had some Michigan shoes I was going to wear.
I hate to say it, but the talent show is officially done. Can we get another round of applause for everybody who participated tonight? Top to bottom, thank you so much for everyone who came out, but also for everyone who shared their talents with us. We do have some light refreshments in the atrium if on your way out, if you would be so kind as to partake in those. And with that, as long as Pastor Dave doesn't steal the mic from me, thank you so much for coming out. Have a wonderful evening.